Hey everyone, I'm Sebastien. I'm 26. I am a little person, and I am also a trans male. I've been on testosterone for a year and 2 months now. I've noticed a lot of changes, but the reason why I'm making this video is because everyone I seem to talk to tells me, "Oh, your life is so full of adventure. You should announce it to the world." So I'm like, no, I don't want to announce it to the world. Well, at least not like how they want me to. They want me to make a series of shit that I don't feel comfortable making because I don't want people watching me walk around in my everyday life doing shit that I tend to fuck up on. I fuck up quite a bit, so I don't want people knowing that, and I don't want people seeing that. But I am married. I've been married for 6 years now to a cis gay male. He is a year younger than me. We met online, but that doesn't give permission for people younger than me to meet people online, because that's not safe. I was in a safe environment when I did so. So if you are going to meet somebody, make sure there's at least someone with you so that they don't end up taking you away and people never seeing you again. But yeah, we met in April 6 years ago, and ever since we've been together. At first he didn't even know I was trans. I pulled off being a cis gay male. The only thing going against me at that time was my height, because of being a little person. And the day I met him, it was actually Easter, and he showed up at the house. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, holy shit, this guy is tall. He is 6'1", and I'm only 3'6", which is pretty fucked. But yeah, before he showed up, actually, I ran to the kitchen, grabbed the saran wrap, and I ran to my grandmother, which her room was right beside mine at the time. And I'm like, okay, Grandma, wrap me up, wrap me tight. This guy's coming, and he doesn't know I'm trans. And I don't want him to know, because I don't want him just walking out. So she wrapped me up, and turns out the guy ended up staying the night. Oh, that was one hell of a hot night, because I was sweating like fuck. I was sweating a lot because of the saran wrap, and it was really uncomfortable. Nothing happened that night with him and I, which was lucky. And then the day after, he had to leave, but my anxiety acted up, and I kept texting him, asking him, "Are we gonna see each other again? When am I gonna see you again?" And well, he wasn't texting back. So about 5 hours later, I finally get a text back, and he says, "We'll be back down in 2 weeks. Do you want to spend the week together?" So at that point, I'm pretty much in tears, not knowing what to do or think, because I'm thinking this guy figured me out. But when I got that message, I was relieved. But I felt guilty. Really guilty. To the point that later that night, I admitted that I was trans, and I hadn't started my transition yet. And surprisingly, he said that it was okay, that he still wanted to see me, which made me feel really good. And ever since, we've been together. Yeah, we have fights and crap, but we tend to get through it. And about a year and a half after we met, we had a daughter. She is 6. Well, she's 6 years old. Wait, no. Yeah, she's 6. And, well, she's quite the adventure. She's also a little person like myself. Lots of attitude. She's sassy. Um, my family, with the transition, isn't they're not taking it too well. My mom, about 2 years after I came out to her and my stepdad decided that they were born again Christians. So you can just imagine how that turned out. But they're really hypocritical. It's messed up. Like, I'm not born again, but I seem to know more about the Bible than they do. The Bible says, don't force religion on other people. Don't smoke pot. Don't deny other people of their rights. And, well, they do all of that. They force the religion, deny people, smoke pot, and everything. So, honestly, I don't see where they have any room to judge. My mom tends to come up with these excuses. Oh, I don't like your name. I don't like the name Sebastien that you chose. Why did you choose that? I'm like, Mom, it's my choice. It's my transition. I can do what I want. Which is like, well, if you're a guy and you like guys, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, I'm a gay trans male, mother. Get used to it. I have 7 brothers and 4 sisters. And all but my one little brother seem to get it. They're all accepting. Even my dad. My dad accepts me for who I am. Like my real dad. My stepfather's a fucking douche, though. But yeah. My little brother, he's, well, I would say that they have him brainwashed right now. They're not really giving him the tools to learn. And if I enforce knowledge onto him, I just get yelled at. So, I'm gonna wait till he's a little older, and I'm gonna explain to him what it is that's going on with me, and we'll see how that turns out. My little sister, she is quite the hellion right now. She's 14. She thinks she knows the world. She thinks she does no wrong. She thinks she knows everything on top of everybody else. She made running away a trend at one point. She ran away with her boyfriend, went missing for about a week. It's all over the news, all over Fox, which really messed up. And she looks at it as, oh my god, I started a trend. I'm like, come on, that's not something you enforce. Kids go missing every day, end up dead. Why would you enforce that? But yeah. I used to know her, but I don't anymore. Which kind of really sucks because the longest time, throughout my mom and dad's divorce, I was raising her. I raised her for at least half of her life. And, well, things change, I guess. But I'm sure she'll get on the right track eventually. She's a girl. She's resilient. She'll do what's best at one point. So, what to talk about now? Alright, well, I guess that's a good introduction for now. Well, maybe. Yeah, alright. So long.